welcome back to part 3 of our fox project. Today we finally get to put fox together with the background. This will be our last one of this project. Before we begin, I want to say thank you to my helpers Abigail and Sawyer. They've been a great help to me making these videos. I also want to review a couple of the words we've talked about, the Art Makes You Smart words. First, we drew our fox with texture, just like Rosie's Walk, the book. And you guys did such a great job on your texture. I loved seeing all your furry foxes. Then second, we talked about warm colors and cool colors, and we read the part of the book down by the pool of the pool. And warm colors, remember, remind us of fire there. Orange, red, and yellow. And cool colors remind us of the cool ocean. Blue, green, and purple. So today, our job will be to cut and glue. I have one page I'd like to read to you from this book called Fancy Nancy, Aspiring Artist, in which a very famous artist called Henri Matisse, one of the techniques he liked to use was cutting and gluing collage pictures. Here is the front of the card Bree sent. She went to a world-famous museum where she saw this picture by Henri Matisse. He made it from pieces of colored paper that he had cut out. Inspiration strikes once more. I get construction paper, glue, and scissors, and voila! I make a picture like Henri Matisse did, even though wings on real butterflies always match. Mine have 2 different wings. Artists are allowed to break rules like that. So even famous artists had to be good at the cutting and gluing part of things. For this part of the project today, then, you're going to need a pair of scissors, and please remember to use them safely. And I prefer a glue stick if you have one, but if you have regular Elmer's glue, that would also work. Or if you don't have any of those, tape would do. Let's get started. Okay, step number 1, you'll take your fox and your scissors, and you're going to very carefully start cutting him out. Sawyer and Abigail, you can start while I talk. When you cut, I always say it's like walking on a balance beam. You don't want to fall off. And sometimes I just like to get rid of this big chunk of paper, so I cut it right off. And all these little pieces of fur, those are going to be hard to cut. So I'm just going to go right around them for now, and I'll come back to them later. So I cut around the ear. And after you did all this work on this project, you don't want to ruin it now by cutting sloppy. So make sure you're taking your time. We never rush art. That's one of the rules in the art room. There, I'm going to cut that chunk off. And this ear, there's some of that fur again that I don't want to deal with right now. So I'm just going to cut past it. I'll come back to it. And very nice. You don't have to rush. Take your time. Don't forget to go back and finish up those areas that you went past. So then when I have a triangle like this, I cut it out like a pie slice. 1 and 2. There's a little bit of one right here. And I don't want to forget about the fur that I left over here. So I go back. Sometimes I like to save all those little detailed parts for the end because it feels better to just get it done right away. Ella, you can pause. Okay, once you have your fox cut out like Sawyer and Abigail do, and I do, don't forget to be helpful at home and throw your scraps away. Don't leave a mess, just like at school. But then we need to glue. And you guys know what I call good gluers, right? We call them super gluers or Superman gluers. Go ahead and get your glue sticks ready, you guys. Sawyer? And we're not Diary of a Wimpy Kid gluers. So use those gluing muscles. We don't want your foxes to fall off. Go all the way around the edges. Go on the middle. Make sure you're using those Superman gluing muscles. And when you're ready, you'll flip over your fox. Oops, I have a few scraps on there. And you don't want a floating head up here. You don't want it crooked like this. You want it right in the middle on the bottom of your flowers. And then smooth it out. Go ahead and do that. We've got Sawyer's doing a great job over there. I'm going to put yours a little closer here, bud. He likes to scoot away from me. And Abigail, that looks beautiful. I love them. Let's put yours a little closer too. There we go. Good work. Ella, you can pause. So just like Fancy Nancy said, voila! We have our foxes put together. They're finally finished. What I'd like you to do this week is take a picture of you with your fox, like this, so I can see your face and your fox. I'd like to make kind of a gallery of all the kids that finished their foxes with their backgrounds. Thank you so much for participating in these art challenges every week. I love to see your work. Can't wait to hear from you. Bye!